Hello everybody. Hope your week's been good. Today I'm going to do a review that was requested. I'm going to do a review of cloud razor blades. And where did we find the cloud razor blades? We got them with our Weishi razor. And yeah, I've used it in the Weishi razor. I've used it in my Parker twist to open razor. I've used it in Mercure razor. I've used it in a Parker open comb razor. And I've used it in my Aristocrat razor. Today I'm going to use Parker razor, the Parker 65R. Haven't used it in that yet. The Parker 65R is, of all the razors, the straight bar, solid bar, closed bar style razor, this probably is a little bit more aggressive than a lot of the other ones. Those are a little bit more milder shave. The Parker, I can't even remember the number of this one, but it's Parker open comb. All the Parkers are the same open comb. This was a little bit more aggressive feel for this blade, but I've used it now for well over a week, and I'll tell you about it as we get going. Let me get my lather going. I put some Noxzema on my face after washing it well, and kind of at the end of a sample of soap. And you know what? I can't even remember which one it was. It's not bad. Wet my face here a little bit. The Cloud Razor is made in Shanghai, China. And it is a, what do they call it? Where'd I put it? I don't think it even says on here what. I may have to open up the blade and look at it. Ultra sharp blade, it says. It's got a coating. I know some of you guys are cringing and going, oh, he's used that blade. Those ones, again, at one point in time, you couldn't get through a shave using a Chinese-made blade. At least the blades that came with the earlier Weishi razors. But you know, these aren't bad. They're far better than what I thought they were going to be. And y'all have not even looked to see if you can buy them. I'm sure you can. I'll have to do that before I post a blog article on it. The 65R is a little bit more aggressive. I feel the blade a little bit more. And consequently, after doing a lot of shaves with the 1940s vintage super speeds, my aristocrat razors, which all are kind of that super speed design where you can just whip around and not pay a whole lot of attention without much risk of getting an irritation or a weeper or a cut. You know, in contrast, the Parker 65R, you feel the blade. And consequently, you got to go a little bit slower. And consequently, if you don't at least take a little bit of care and fall into that careless mode, you could end up getting a cut. Which is the way it is with most razors. But with some razors, like the super speed styles, you don't have to quite pay that close attention, and that's why they are a very good beginning razor. The milder razors, you just don't have to pay as close attention to technique. You can rely more on just getting close to your right technique. And that's why doing about 30 to 60 days, maybe up to 90 days of paying attention to the right technique when you first start DE shaving, you get that muscle memory grooved in, so you don't have to think about it quite so much. It's around the curves, around the nose, that I have to pay attention to doing very, very light touch with a razor like this. A little bit more aggressive three-piece style razor. I used to not think that the Parker 65R was a more aggressive razor. I'm kind of changing my opinion about that. I think it is just a touch below a straight bar like the Matador, something like the Toros, Mastiff. This blade is fairly smooth. This is a fresh blade. Kind of what I've found is that these blades don't have as much endurance as a lot of other blades do. Like I can usually get 4 or 5 shaves off of a lot of blades, maybe upwards to 6 on some, 7. But I found with these cloud blades, they seem to be pretty reliable through 3 shaves. There we go. What I've also found is that in a razor like the 65R and a little bit more aggressive razor, a little bit less overall smooth shaving razor, that this blade will be a little bit more rougher. In comparison of all the razors that I've used, this here, I don't know if you can see it. It says it's a super stainless. I don't know if you can see that. Cloud super stainless blade. But of all the razors, I would say that it works better on the more super speed style. The Weishi. What I found in the Merkur, it did all right. It felt pretty good in the Merkur. It did all right in the other Parker twist open. So a little bit, it does well with a little bit milder shaving razor. I think with a little bit more aggressive razor, it's not as smooth. But overall, it's a good blade. And like I say, I'm gonna have to look and see how much they cost. And my guess is they don't cost a whole lot. But if you run across them, not bad. I would say there are a lot of other choices out there that probably would work better, but if you just run across a very good deal on them, not bad as a backup. If you get some with your razor, when you buy a Weishi razor, don't be afraid to use them. Work pretty good. Got a just beginning baby butt smooth shave. There are a couple of spots I could touch up, but I'm doing a video, so you could say I got a baby butt smooth shave if I'd have paid a little bit more attention and did some touch-ups. Yeah, firmly in one of the better shaves that I normally get. So That's it for the review of the Cloud Razor Blade made in Shanghai, China. If you got them, use them. So until next time, have some good shaves. Work hard at being happy, but definitely be safe. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.